The following talks were recorded in 1984 during a 9-day intensive. These rare recordings were recorded on a home video camera on extended play. We have done our best to sharpen the image and balance the color so that you can have the direct experience of Wester's message. In order to get the most from these tapes, please listen to them with your heart and leave your head aside. Enjoy.
Morning. I'll take you on the major roller coaster ride that we are on and have taken. It's interesting, your daily lives are roller coasting all the time. It might be that the archetypical thing was the original roller coaster ride, but we should know intellectually the whole complete picture, which when we do, I think it better helps us place ourselves, better helps us move in a direction of getting off the roller coaster. If you can imagine it, life should be straight line, not even that, a point, just never move, never act, never do, and that is the ultimate state. Yet if you have concocted a body or bodies, they go on without you doing a thing. Your body moves, the world moves, and you do not do a thing. You just sit back and watch it all. So this concept of being still, being a point, or better than that, being every point without moving, does not take away from you your dear, dear world that you hold on to for life, which is your nemesis. So, I know some of you have seen this before, probably more than once. But if there's anything I do, it's say the same thing over and 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 over again. And I wonder, why don't you hear me? Or if you do, why don't you just do it? And the doing is really undoing of the doing, so you can remain still and just be and be and be and be. Does that remind you of a song, If I Could Be and Be and Be and Be, If I Could Be? We musicians need to change the lyrics a bit. But what I'm really doing, I see, is introducing mantra. If anyone here do mantra or have done mantra? Okay, I'll give you some. If I could be and be and be and be. I ain't got nobody. I'm misbehaving all by myself. That's it. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. But the whole concept of mantra is to get your mind in the direction and try to quiet it by holding it on that one direction so that the other directions would drop away. It'd be wonderful if they would. But mantra is good if you have a very noisy mind, to get it quiet. I gave Marilyn Rodak a one. didn't I?
Which one?
I am I.
Where am
No, I gotta be.
I? You gotta be free.
I gotta be free, or I gotta
change
be
the
me.
song. Change the song from I've got to be me to I've got to be free.
Oh, I gotta be free. I gotta be free. You could also.
Gave me I am I.
I gotta be me. Don't know how that would fit for you. But the one I like best, I just heard, I am I, I am I, I am I, Yeah, try it.
The last part.
Get in the habit of just singing to yourself, I am I. Not the last part.
How do you spell I?
The one. I am I am I. That's I.
The Yiddish eye.
So this roller coaster that I decided to take a ride on. We start off in being only beingness, if you can imagine what that's like, and you cannot. The mind cannot see beyond the mind. Mind is a come down from beingness. So when you try to imagine it, it's impossible. But how many of you have experienced just being your beingness? I'd like to see a show of hands. That's almost all of us. There isn't a moment when you're not. There isn't a moment when you're not experiencing your beingness. And this is what you're looking for. In your every act in life, you're looking for your beingness. And what is it? You call it yourself. We'll make it with a capital S. When I am just myself only, I am my beingness. And you can't help but be yourself. You cannot help but be your beingness. So what do? We take a sleigh ride, or a coaster ride. At this nice, even, perfect, wonderful spot, we start moving out, and we take a real downward ride. Go to a bottom. And then ride back again. In this all perfect state of beingness, in order to get into difficulty, we create what we call our mind. So right at the beginning here, we set up a mind. It's only an instrument to separate. Only an instrument to create differences, parts primarily, after which the more parts we create, the more it hurts. So after we create this mind, we do everything to get back to the beingness with the mind. But the mind cannot do it because it's lower than beingness.